Hey guys, Cell here, welcome back to some more Closers. Sadly, my buff ran out. Pretty sure I showed that in the last episode. It sucks. Now I've got to do all this without it. I do have something that I can increase my experience gain by 20% for 24 hours. I think I'll use that when I hit level 50. That way I can actually level up faster, maybe? Depends on how much experience you get here. Let's go, ticket booth. I've already spent my skill points, so all we need to do is just keep on going up. My hot shot ability that shoots out my heat was leveled up a lot, so now it was already doing a decent amount of damage. It should be doing a heck of a lot more. Both my melee ability and this ability I do a lot. Both of them are mastered now, so I don't need to put any more points into them, which is fantastic. Oh wow, that killed everyone except this guy. Holy crap. Now the lightning ability I'm most likely going to need to level up. It's still only level 4. I haven't leveled it up since, what, I started? So I feel like it could technically do a lot of damage, I've just never given it a chance to do that. Okay, the Mock Dragon. Let's go. Also increase my ultimates. So yeah, that just happened. More powerful ultimates means faster annihilation of the bosses. I am 100% okay with that. Oh boy, my leveling is so slow now. And I believe the ability for me to run 3 of the summer event things resets at, I believe, 2 AM Eastern? So I've got around 2 or 3 hours, maybe 4, before I need to actually go and do that again on Tina. Humans are truly cruel. How could they let a human girl to heal me when she seeks revenge from me? And it seems like that Inspector's enjoying this situation. I would have never expected our enemy to be this cruel. But now I know for sure humans are indeed the enemy of the Legion. Are you here to laugh at me? I never thought the day would come when I would be saying this to a human. Junmi is your name. I'm sorry, Junmi. And thank you for healing the body of your enemy. Be quiet. Do you think I like doing this? If I thought things would turn out like this, I would never have learned anything from Carol. Talent often brings about trouble. Sometimes it's better to have no talent. My brothers were the same. Those who do not have the possibility of metamorphosis were close to each other, but the other brothers who possessed the talent were different. Although they did not show it, we were jealous of each other, because we did not want any of our brothers to become a dragon first. I was no different. I thought I was the only one of my brothers who had the gift to become a dragon. But I was arrogant. These arrogant thoughts have angered the dragon, and my master kept on sending me out on the dangerous missions. District Chief, to kill the head and the men opposing the dragon. The reason why I tried to kill you in the past was because of that mission. In the end, you were not working for the District Chief, and I also failed my mission. But I will not apologize for attempting to kill you. That was a mission from the dragon. That's right. The mission of you dimensional monsters is to slaughter humans. If you weren't in this situation now, you would be killing more humans, like how my father died. I won't deny that. Helping out the enemy instead of avenging my father, this is the worst. Don't talk to me anymore, dimensional monsters. Don't even say my name. I'm feeling as bad as it is. I will do that, human. And you, have you been just standing there? There's no time for that. Hurry and bring back the dimensional monster remains. The device needs to keep on running. And just watch, I'm not going to follow your orders forever. I won't let this be the end. Okay. So, back on patrol I go. Mandrake Parasite. Welcome to the danger zone. Let's see how fast you go down.
충전 시간이 됐다.
I'd say that's fairly fast. You didn't stand a chance.
동체 과열된 모노시키겠다.
Ah, you brought back the remains to use for the equipment's fuel. Good work, go get some rest. I'll hand these remains to Zhengmi myself. Oh, I wonder what kind of face she'll make. That stupid girl! I went to deliver the remains to Zhengmi, but she was already gone. The little girl just ran away. Calm down, Instructor. I will commence tracking immediately. Are there any clues about where she is headed? Special units are called in. They said something about seeing a girl who matches her description enter the Grand Park. That area is concentrated with dimensional monsters. She intentionally fled to somewhere like that. This behavior is difficult to understand. I do not know the reason either. Perhaps she thinks it's better to just die rather than help us out. That would be a shame. I'll make sure to make that girl suffer now. Go to the Grand Park right away and bring me back that stubborn little girl. And 2 quests, Spinner and the Rod. Hey, do you have time to hear me out? If you come across any remains of broken doll-type dimensional monsters while on your mission, could you please bring them to me? I once made a doll-type monsters replica of them remains solely for experimental purposes, but our team leader found it adorable and wanted to commercialize it. If you fetch me the remains, I'll make you a sample doll as a reward. Please bring me some good news. Okay. Ron, what was it you needed again? You appear even more listless than usual. Yeah, I'm feeling weak. It's because I can't race anymore. Is there a reason with problem with Hexabusa? That's not surprising considering how recklessly you modified it. No, Hexabusa's fine. The plant-type dimensional monsters around the ticket booth have grown too much. It's like a forest. The Mandarin are all tangled on the floor. They all live like living lassos if I ride there. Go to hell or go to heaven. At this moment, I'm helpless. Go to the ticket booth and get rid of the overgrown Mandarin, so that I can ride Hexabusa, please. Sure thing. Anything for you, Ron. Anything for you. Last Chrysalid and Zhengmi. Mamba? Why are you here? You're supposed to be in school. No, now that you mention it, it looks like one of my brothers is still alive. It's just like the dragon said. You were going to act dead, metamorphose, and betray the dragon, right? The only death awaits traitors. But this beautiful body of mine had to undergo metamorphosis. I don't want to do it myself. What are you saying? Oh, right, I can just use you, human. It seems you are very hostile toward us. We can use that feeling as an offering to wake the witch. A witch? What do you mean? I'll show you now, you unsightly human. Now eat the human girl's emotions and open your eyes, witch. Oh! Something is leaving my body. That's the energy from your feelings. The witch is absorbing your energy and will soon materialize in this world. In other words, you are the one who summoned the witch. The monster appeared because of me. Ha! That's right. And that monster will get rid of my traitorous brother. It seems you're still weak since you just woke up. Try to conserve your energy. Now, witch, as soon as you are ready, get rid of my traitor brother as per the covenant. I must excuse myself for the metamorphosis. Haha. Whoa ho ho! I'll see you later, witch. Come on, just leave. Zhengmi, this is all your fault. You shouldn't have left. Isn't it supposed to end? There we go. Ah, you brought the remains as promised. Thank you so much. I'll manufacture accessory dolls using the remains you brought me. Here's a simple accessory. It's a thank you gift. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Now, consumables. Right here, shoulder puppets. Skip. My inventory is already becoming a mess. Oh boy. Ron? You took care of the plant-type monsters. Thank you so much. Now I can ride Hexabusa again. On the road you cleared for us. Oh, this is your reward. I'll get going. I'll have to take Hexabusa on a ride. Yep. Goodbye, Ron. Have fun with that. Don't go crashing Hexabusa now. Okay, Mamba. I can't believe this happened. My brothers are using a human female to kill me. Mithra, what kind of dimensional monster is it? It's a spiritual life form that's part of the Legion. Her kind can only exist with spiritual energy that cannot have a physical form in our world. The only place they can become solid is in the human dimension. They absorb the drastic emotions of humans to form their bodies, and the ones that form bodies attack humans to induce emotions of extreme fear and hatred. That is how they increase their numbers in the human dimension. The witch that appeared this time, she's a leader among those spiritual life forms. She has incredible power, which makes it harder for her to create her body. But after absorbing the extreme hatred Jung-Mi had inside, she was able to create a body. She will now give orders to attack even more humans. That's the only way they can absorb even more negative emotions from humans. There's only one way to stop her, and that's by killing the being she initially absorbed emotions from. Meaning, in order to stop that witch, Jung-Mi must be killed. I'll ask you. Like I said before, the only way to stop that witch is to kill the being she initially absorbed the emotional energy from. You need to kill that human female called Jung-Mi. If that's the case, will you really kill her? The decision is up to my instructor, not me. Perhaps a different question then. If your master orders you to kill the child, will you follow through? Of course, I comply with my instructor's commands. That's right, Tina is my doll. Of course she'll follow my orders. Instructor, what is it? I came to talk to this dimensional monster, of course. Is that true? If we kill Jung-Mi, that high-risk dimensional monster will be stopped. Absolutely. Then there's no need to hesitate. We don't have time to waste on those dimensional monsters. Here are your orders, Tina. You go on and find Jung-Mi and eliminate her. Command acknowledged. I will commence immediately. May I decide the means of carrying out the process? Sure, I'll leave that up to you. Surprise me. Human, are you incapable of mercy? Shut up, monster. Keep your nose out of human business. What are you doing? I gave you an order. Go and eliminate Jung-Mi, Tina. Oh boy. I heard you talking with the dimensional monster. Is that true? The dimensional monster gained powers because of me, and that if I die it will go away? You are correct. You saved me the trouble of explaining. Do not worry, it won't hurt. Yeah, it's probably better to just die quickly than to be used by dimensional monsters. Fine, make it quick. You did not resist. This is surprising. Very well, if you did not resist, this should have saved me the trouble as well. I will now carry out my instructors. What is this happening? This is impossible. Why do I still have the rejection reflex? That command was deleted, then why? What's up with you all of a sudden? It's nothing. Don't worry, I will accomplish my mission. Don't strain yourself, doll. What are you doing here? To prevent you from killing this child, of course. This girl, Jung-Mi, has a duty to heal my body. She can't die like this. What are you doing here? Just stay still, Jung-Mi. Give a message to Xia. Tell her I will not receive any treatment from humans other than Jung-Mi. If you keep trying to kill Jung-Mi, I will stop you. So give up on trying to kill Jung-Mi and make sure to pass on my words to that inspector as well. See? It wasn't that command that was keeping you from doing it, it's the human brain inside of you. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I would like it if that human brain that's inside of her is someone that Trainer knew very well. Either his wife or his daughter. I don't know if he had either one of those, but that'd be a nice twist in the story, if that's the case. I saw everything. That stupid dimensional monster covered for Jung-Mi. What is going on? Is this for real? Everything is stressing me out now. You deserve to be stressed. That Chrysaloid, I don't know what it's thinking. Why doesn't it want Jung-Mi to be killed? It was the one who suggested killing her in the first place. They get that close to her, stupid dimensional monster. Instructor, there's something more important. You must have seen it too when I tried to kill Jung-Mi Wu. My rejection reflex kicked in again. Yes, I saw it. It's very strange. I deleted the command in your brain. Why did the rejection reflex occur again? Well, whatever. Let's think about that later. In any case, we still need that Chrysaloid type. We have no choice but to meet that dimensional monster's demands for now. That means you need to go out by yourself and get rid of the dimensional monster that goes by the name of Puppet Master. If you can quickly get rid of that dimensional monster, I suppose we don't have to kill Jung-Mi. I will comply, Instructor. But please be sure to resolve this defect later. At this rate, we may not be able to carry out your orders perfectly one day. Don't worry, when we get through the urgent stuff, I'll take another look inside your head. But for now, please go fight the Puppet Master. You're at the midnight in the park, and they're growing in number. Hurry and get to it. Yeah. Midnight in the park recon. Oh, I'm in the final zone already, okay.
여긴 너무 바쁘. 시즈키 작전을 끝내겠다.
Dang it. Come on. I don't know why that ability sometimes just doesn't want to work. That ability really killed the big giant purple one? Okay. I'm not against that happening at all.
인격으로 끝낸다. 터미네이션.
These plants never learn to not go in the ground because that won't work. Hey there, Mock Dragon. No. Nothing you do will stop me. It's stronger, then maybe you can do something about that. How's my inventory looking? It's currently good for now. I'm also gonna need a new weapon soon. You defeat all of the witch's monsters. Soon the witch will appear before you, but you must be very careful when you face her. She is a very cunning and powerful being. The witch will reveal herself in the darkness now, but the witch is currently unstable. She probably knows that herself. That is why she will try to absorb even more emotional energies, and to do that, she'll begin to attack even more humans. After getting enough energy, the witch will become stronger than you can imagine. You must defeat the witch before that happens. No, I just have to die before that. Zhengmi, you stay quiet. Shut it. Don't tell me what to do, Dimensional Monster. Why are you covering for me? Don't get involved in stuff that doesn't concern you. Even if it wasn't your choice, you have done everything possible to heal my body. Although you are human, my enemy, I don't think it's right to answer kindness with disrespect. That's it, I have no other reason. Well, that doesn't help me. Because of you, I'm going to be used by the mental monsters now. What would Dad say about me now? He'll probably tell you to live on regardless of how ashamed you feel. What? No parents would ever tell their own children to take their own lives. At least our parents were like that. I believe the human parents would think the same thing, isn't that right? I've talked too much. I should hurry and get rid of the witch as soon as possible. I seek your help, doll. Go get rid of the witch. Don't worry, I have no choice anyway. I cannot kill people yet, so I will focus on eliminating the dimensional monster. You are struggling inside, doll. You should value that struggle. The answer you seek lies within. Yes, it does. We're getting closer. After we finish the school, we'll be one step closer to finally seeing what I want to see. Alright, puppeteer. This is the first of, I think, 3 or 4 encounters with you before you're actually defeated.
변경, 충전 완료. 태클. 터미네이터.
Goodbye. Don't be laughing at me. You're just a fool.
임무 완료. 복귀하겠다.
Man, I'm 45. 5 more levels and I can go do the level 50 part of the summer event. Maybe when I hit level 50, I can actually go get into a party in this summer event and actually potentially maybe get the swimsuit with Tina and Levia before the event is gone and I can't anymore. You fought the dimensional monster that was named Puppet Master. What's the result? It did not go very well. No matter how much I attacked, the enemy did not even flinch. They even laughed as it fled. I see. Although there wasn't any Puppet Masters during Dimensional War, there were some lower doll types that appeared during the war. Out of those doll types, some of them crafted a doll that looked like themselves and controlled them from a distance. It's possible that a higher-ranked Puppet Master possessed the same type of ability. That means that the Puppet Master you fought was nothing but an empty shell. It's the reason why your attacks had no effect on it. A doll of a doll, is it? That is a better doll than me. It can create other dolls at least. I'm just a doll that knows only how to kill. Now is not the time to drown in self-pity. If we leave the Puppet Master alone for too long, it will keep making more dolls to control. We must hurry and get rid of it. So you're only a doll who knows how to kill. You make that sound as if you want something more than just being a doll that knows how to kill, Tina. You're contradicting yourself.
벌처
It seems like the real Puppet Master is hiding somewhere in Grand Park controlling the strings. It'll use the doll that looks exactly like itself to attack multiple humans at once. We must find the location of the real one as soon as possible. I'll try to look for a way to locate the original body of the Puppet Master. I need you to go by as much time as you possibly can. I'm counting on you. Even now, the Inspector is set on killing Jinmi. But you need to go take care of it. That's the only way to stop the Inspector. Stop this Puppet Master at midnight in the park.
이모, 힘내십시오.
Okay, Cameron. Chia. Seriously, everyone's trash. If there's trash, it must be cleaned up. Leave it to me, Instructor. Yes, trash should be gotten rid of, but the time isn't right yet. I'm stressed, even after watching the video of that dimensional monster you killed last time. At this rate, I might let my hand slip and press the remote for any unlucky wolf dog's choker. I don't understand how can such a thing improve one's mood. I guess you are a doll after all. In any case, I guess I don't have the time for leisure right now. Our radar detected a monster in the midnight in the park. It's pretty similar to the one you defeated last time. You want me to take down that dimensional monster? Yes, and this time I'll send a robot that can record a better video. Oh, I'm so excited about the results. Oh, and you must get treated before you leave. Show me your weapon. Let me apply the ointment. Alright, you're good to go. Now move on out to the midnight in the park. Go and get rid of that dimensional monster as merciless as possible.
회사의 이익을 위해 일해주세요. 영.
Sure thing. Okay, Puppeteer number 2.
나의 먹을
Come on, get up. Finally got my voice back. Is this my voice this time? I like it. Can you talk? Of course I can. I come from a human's emotions and memories. I see, understood. Wait, are you a doll too? How despicable. They created a doll and made it to do their bidding. Say, how would you like to join me and become an even better being than a doll? I do not know what better being you are talking about. I'm content with the way I am. Any further discussion is only a waste of my time and energy. You're a doll through and through. Now I want to break you right here and now. But I must keep my promise with the dragon first. I want to get rid of the dragon's traitorous brother and eat this girl who gave me power. I will be able to live in this world forever with a true form. You will not live forever. I will silence you here right now. Oh, well, let's see you try. My neck is right here. Yes, it is. Very fat neck at that.
포격 개시. 귀를 막아라. 참선 시간이다.
I was defeated. Oh, sorry to disappoint. That wasn't the real me. It looks like you are still not qualified to dance with me. Well, goodbye, my future doll. Bye-bye. Can you leave faster, please?
임무 완료.
Thank you.
복귀하겠다.
I barely got any experience for that. Dang it. It was great. The wave I in pain. Watching it happen live was even better. It is good that you are happy. The substance you applied to my bullet, the analysis shows that it was nicotine. But the database that I can access has no information that says nicotine has such an effect on dimensional monsters. Oh, that information is about your security clearance. Above, let's intel shared throughout technology agree with the Union. I've confirmed that nicotine was used to deal with that dimensional monster type. I came up with the mix after checking the data from Black Lambs. What I gave you was 10 times more concentrated than what the Black Lambs used, though. The ones you defeated were created from a combination of dimensional monsters and plants and animals from our dimension. Someone augmented them intentionally. That's why the researchers at the Union named them synthetic dimensional monsters. They're not very creative when it comes to names, I suppose. Obtaining data, synthetic dimensional monster, chimera mere dimensional monsters and flora and fauna of the internal dimension. Update complete. Researcher who reported this thinks that these new creatures were augmented by dimensional monsters. Union predicted that since they got rid of them with nicotine, they wouldn't appear again, but they were wrong. Anyway, that's why the synthetic dimensional monsters respond to substances from our dimension. Half of their bodies are just like creatures from our dimension. I'm not sure they reappeared, but I don't care if I can have some fun. I'll be counting on you if they appear again for my stress management, you know.
저한테 너무 스트레스를 주지 않는 게 좋을 거예요. 그냥 확 무너져 버렸으면.
I couldn't take care of that side because the mission's here. But it seems like a lot has happened. Puppet Master, I just received the information from Cameron Kim, a doll-type leader that absorbs negative emotions from humans to form its body. I've fought doll-type dimensional monsters in the past too, but I've never seen one as strong as this one. And it's hiding while controlling other dolls to cause havoc. A very tiresome enemy. The one you fought before, it wasn't the original body. I guess we can't just take it on head on. We'll have to look for a different method. We've already thought of that. It seems like the Puppet Master has 3 ultimate goals. First, absorb as much negative energy from humans to increase its power. Second, eliminate Mamba under our protection. Third, gain control of Jung-Mi, the source of its power. Those are the 3 goals we can hypothesize. If all 3 goals are completed, we'll be in major trouble. We must stop the Puppet Master. But according to the information we have, I read that if we kill Jung-Mi, the Puppet Master will be destroyed as well. And that Inspector Hong tried to kill that girl as well. That's the most rational way. The instructor has actually ordered me to kill Jung-Mi Wu. However, that did not actually happen. It's fortunate it didn't come to that. That's the worst choice ever. The girl is a civilian. I don't know about memory purging, but if we kill a civilian, things will spin out of control. And regardless of the threats, if a civilian girl dies, Chief Inspector Kai and the Vice President won't just stand by. We must avoid clashing with them in this situation. The reason why things got out of hand in the first place is because Inspector Hong didn't purge that girl's memory earlier. In order to satisfy her own desires, the Inspector forced that girl to heal the dimensional monster. So if you break it down to ground zero, it's Inspector Hong's fault, and now she wants to kill Jung-Mi. Tina, killing Jung-Mi Wu is not a wise choice. The best way is to defeat the Puppet Master yourself. Think carefully about this. Why are you ordering me to think? You ask too much of me. Well, do I? I heard that you weren't able to kill Jung-Mi Wu. I believe it happened because you thought you no longer wanted to kill anyone. That cannot be. It must have happened because the command has not been completely deleted yet. Either way, you are incapable of killing Jung-Mi Wu right now, so just follow my orders. Let me repeat it for you. You'll follow my instructions to defeat the Puppet Master and protect Jung-Mi. First, get rid of the dimensional monsters that the Puppet Master sent towards the school. Go to the main building. Okay, Kai, what is up? Did you have time to spare? While I was on patrol at school, a dimensional monster popped up. I fought it back and barely made it here, but I think I dropped my diary on the way. If you come across my diary while moving around the campus, can you please bring it back to me? I would appreciate your help. Okay, and who's all the way over here? Hey, cool girl, come here for a second. What is it now? I made a mistake while riding inside the school. I was running around the staff room and got overcome by Hexabus's amazing speed. I lost myself. It's my mistake. And while riding, Hexabus's shockwave scattered all the documents in the staff room. I would like you to ask you to bring those, please. Declined. I have no obligation to cooperate in affairs irrelevant to the mission. Girl, but there are a lot of dimensional monsters there. That path is also the route I used to transport you wolf dogs. Having dimensional monsters there jeopardizes transportation. If it interferes with transportation, I suppose I have no choice. I'll eliminate the dimensional monsters and I'll bring the documents if I find them in the process. Thank you, Gold Girl. I'd get it myself, but it's impossible to pick up things from the ground while riding Hexabusa. If the documents are all scattered, the school might have difficulties when it goes back to normal. Please get those documents for me, please. Okay. Sure thing. So, main building, assault, and assault. Good to know. Welcome back, Rage Puppet. Level 38. Well, hey, the enemies are now starting to actually become my level because my experience booster is gone. That sucks. I was having a blast leveling up fast. Now the game just had to get rid of that buff. Although then if I, played a bit earlier, I probably would be about 50 by now. Really sucks. You're gonna explode without me there. Goodbye. Get out.
임무 완료. 복귀하겠다.
You got the documents I asked for. Thank you. I was wondering what they were. They were school newsletters from the families. Now that I see these newsletters, I want to write even more. I fail to understand the connection between the nature of those documents and the reason we wish to write. That's because those newsletters are literally written lectures. I always ran away from the teachers' lectures. I wasn't with Hexabusa back then, of course. Now that I'm talking about it, I want to write even more. Thank you for helping me. I'll put these back myself. You sure you'll be able to do that with your current speed that you'll be doing it? Dimensional Wednesday, I get nothing for that. Whatever.
그럼 다시
Okay, next is turning this into Kai.
쓸게.
이번엔
Is that a diary in your hand? But it's not mine. To tell you the truth, my diary wasn't lost. It's been in my back pocket all along. This is Jungmi's. I think I put the diary in the pocket which I rarely use because the situation was so urgent. It was a senseless mistake. Thanks to you, I've wasted my energy meaninglessly. I'm so sorry. Anyway, this diary you found must belong to a student attending this school. It's covered with some gooey substance. Something doesn't feel right. Let me analyze the diary.
이번엔
I ordered my subordinate to perform some research on a secretion covering the diary, and it is likely that the secretion is from a unique type of dimensional monster. As an expert might have pinpointed which type of dimensional monster it is from. Fortunately, we don't have an expert with us at the moment. You seem to have forgotten about my presence. You are a dimensional monster. Bring the diary to me. It looks like the secretion may be related to me.
끝났습니다. 이만 돌아가 주십시오.
Okay, and I've all but forgotten about the flamingo. I don't even really pay attention to it much anymore. You took care of all the puppet master's underlings at the school, but those aren't the only enemies you have to deal with. We need to move immediately to next operation area. Prepare yourself. Okay.
처리 작업에 차질은
The puppet master's underlings at the school have been taken care of. The special unit officers should be able to take care of the school now. You need to go elsewhere to defeat other dimensional monsters. A group of dimensional monsters are coming out from Grand Park's direction where puppet masters are surrounded. I need you to go subdue as many as possible. Block the dimensional monsters at Cherry Blossom Parkway.
심하지 말고 복 좀.
Sheer?
어머,
You don't look well. What's the matter, instructor? Oh, it's you, Tina. I feel better seeing you here. But the root cause of my stress still exists. Then I will eliminate the root cause. What will that do? I'd love that, but I can't be careless. I don't want to lose you. I need you. There's no way I would sacrifice you. I'll just have to resort to a temporary measure for now. We've detected the synthetic dimensional monsters again. Put this drug in your weapon and go again. Go and get rid of them to relieve my stress.
저한테 너무 스트레스를 주지 않는 게 좋을
So, Cherry
거예요.
Blossom. Okay, Mamba? It's you. I inspected the diary. I think the secretion on diaries were from one of my kind, the dimensional monsters called the Shadows. They are a disgrace to our bloodline. They obsess over ambushing their targets from the darkness. The Shadows indulge in killing and they even hunt their own kind. The dragon banished them to the outskirts of our land, but they must have fled here. They disgrace our blood. I wish to put an end to their miserable existence myself. That won't be possible in my current state. Therefore, I ask you to terminate them on my behalf.
무슨 일?
The Shadows, the disgrace to our bloodline, they are hiding in ambush with their followers. I hope you end their life quickly and precisely on my behalf. In the meantime, I shall observe the diary. And it seems to contain some interesting information.
영을 위하여 인간들.
Cherry Blossom, main building. Oh, come on, really? So main building assault, faster, and an S rank. Okay, so I'll see you guys back at Mumba. You erased our disgrace. Well done. While you were on your duty, I looked into the diary. Not with my eyes, but with my mind. I do not understand what kind of metaphor. Please explain it in a more straightforward manner. I wasn't being poetic. If I touch an object and dealt with thoughts, I can read the history of that object. The owner of the diary must have lost her father from our legion's attack. The diary is full of yearning for her father and reminiscence of their happy days. Jungmi is the owner of this diary. You should return it to her. Alright. This is Jungmi's diary. If possible, I would like to hand her the diary myself. I have something I want to tell her. I shall bring the diary to her. Okay. What is it? You even brought a dimensional monster with you. What do you want this time? Jungmi, I brought the diary you lost. What? Where did you get this? That does not matter. What matters is your mind projecting to this diary. Our legion must have killed your father. How did you know that? It's a pity, Jungmi. Alas, but this is war, and all wars have costs. Shut up! You invaded into our world. Our legion had their own reasons to do so. I cannot reveal that reason myself, but there is one thing I can tell you with certainty. I send my deepest condolences to your father, at which he found peace. What? You are a dimensional monster. What do you know of condolences? It's not a matter of species, it's a matter of empathy among sentient beings. I empathize with your thoughts and viewed in your diary. Your feelings made me wish for your father's peace. Enough, I've had enough. Just give me back my diary. Here it is, take it, Jung-mi. I'll compensate for returning my diary, but don't expect anything beyond that. I can't empathize with a dimensional monster. I respect your free will, Jung-mi. My sins are too heavy. What exactly was this? It's Jung-mi's box, so... It was bandage. Okay. Not the best costume I could have gotten, but sure. Okay, now we're off to the Cherry Blossom Parkway. Alan the boss. Bash Fruit, welcome back.
충전 완료. 전탄 발사. 꽉꽉꽉. 적 분쇄 개시.
And goodbye. Man, I get a new weapon and I managed to kill him very fast. Ah, so close to 46. What the heck is that Veterans Gear box core? The heck? Consumable. Is this a weapon? It's a support box containing powerful items, epic. It's a core, which yeah, then it's a weapon. So I'm guessing it'll give me a weapon based on my level, so I would want to use this when I'm level 50, maybe. So I'll save that for now. You completed what I told you to do. Yes, you're worthy of being my doll. This time the video looks better than ever. I wanted to copy the robot's video and keep it for myself. The new enhanced chemical had even better effects. Every time your weapon touched those monsters, they writhed in pain and shriveled. It was a masterpiece. It was really exquisite. I could really feel that creature's exquisite pain. I still cannot understand why do you derive joy from watching such things? You'll probably never find out. This is something only humans can feel. By the way, it looks like the synthetic dimensional monsters that appeared this time weren't released by someone intentionally. According to the analysis, the synthetic dimensional monsters you defeated this time are the offsprings of the one you defeated last time. Offsprings, does that mean that these dimensional monsters are capable of breeding in our dimension? Yes, they were probably born from the previous synthetic dimensional monsters, or they might have come from seeds or pores from the plant-type monsters. The synthetic dimensional monsters from this time might have also hidden their children or could have left behind seeds or pores. Either way, they will only end up as my toys. I know you'll cooperate if those synthetic dimensional monsters appear again. And everyone is trying to kill me by giving me stress, which is a good thing. The Chrysaloid Chief Inspector Kai, Cameron Kim, and even Trainer is telling me to not kill Jung-mi. I don't even know why everyone wants that girl to live. Everything can be solved by killing that girl. I guess they leave me no choice. I just have to do it. As you know, we can get out of this problem by killing Jung-mi. The puppet master will be neutralized and dimensional monsters under her will lose focus. But even so, everyone is telling me not to kill Jung-mi. The Chrysaloid Cameron Kim, Inspector Kai, and now even Trainer is telling me not to do it. Such clueless men, seriously. I don't care if they don't agree, I'm going to kill Jung-mi. And I'll do it with your help. Instructor, you know this too, I'm currently incapable of killing people. There's a high chance that I will not be able to carry out that order. No worries, as soon as we're ready, I'll open up your head again. This time we'll definitely find the cause and get rid of it. Then you should be able to kill again. The cause is the phase force that she has. Get rid of the brain and she'll be able to kill. It's as simple as that. I see, understood. But that is not the only issue. The Chrysaloid type is currently trying to protect Jung-mi Wu. If I try to kill her, that dimensional monster won't just stay put. Yes, everyone can be ignored except for that Chrysaloid. If we try to kill Jung-mi, it might actually attack us. But don't worry, I have a plan. Just go out right now and bring back the remains of dimensional monsters, I tell you. With it, I can create a sleeping pill that will work only against dimensional monsters. After we put it to sleep, we can finish the job. Now, what are you waiting for? Hurry up and get out to the promenade and bring back the materials. Alright, Cameron, what's up? Operative, good timing. I have a personal request. If you ever go to the Riverside Drive, you'll find Mandarin Eaters. Could you please collect the remains for me? It's a personal request, but I'll make sure to repay you.
많이 도와드리지 못해서
Fine, I'll do it. Way
미안합니다.
better than wanting to do whatever she wants me to do.
어떤 상황에서도
And that's it as well.
이지에 복종할
So I need to run assault. Alright, Mandrake, let's do
충전
this.
완료. 포격 개시. 귀를 막아라. 약간만. 적 분쇄 개시. 일격으로 끝낸다.
Goodbye.
동체 가열.
And there we go. Mission's complete. Oh, you brought back the materials. With these remains, I'll be able to create a narcotic to put that Chrysaloid to sleep. Oh, I may not look it, but I'm an expert in chemistry. Just wait a bit, the mix won't take too long. As soon as it's ready, we'll give this to the Chrysaloid. Once the Chrysaloid falls asleep, let's get rid of that annoying girl.
어머,
That dirty dimensional monster. Calm down, Instructor, what is it? Oh, Tina, I'm sorry, I lost my temper. I created a sleeping pill to put that Chrysaloid to sleep with the materials you brought back. But it seems that Chrysaloid knows my plan and ran away deep inside the school, wishing me. Even when there might be other dimensional monsters inside the school that are waiting to kill them. I'm going to get an ulcer from all this stress. Again? Good. There's no time to waste. Hurry up and get to the science building. Go beat up that Chrysaloid as much as you can and bring it back along with me.
저한테 너무 스트레스를 주지 않는
No,
게
I don't
좋을
want to fight
거예요.
Mamba again. Well, I'll have to fight him anyways, sooner or later. You brought the remains I asked for. Thank you for it very much. The Vice President will also be thankful. Were you wondering why I asked you to bring me those dimensional monster remains? Not really. The stamen of the Eater is very rare. The Mandarin Eater itself is such a rare dimensional monster. The stamen breaks easily, so it has to be collected carefully. The pollen from the stamen can be used to create an antidote for wounds contaminated by Mandarin's poisonous bodily fluids. Mandarin-type bodily fluids are medicines for dimensional monsters, but for creatures in our dimension they are like poison. When some Mandarin types are roaming around, people get injured by them. I suppose it's like you in a special unit. We might even have civilian victims. That's why I'm going to prepare it in advance. If you ever get a wound from the Mandarin type, and you feel like it's not healing, come to me. I'll give you the antidote for free. The situation is such that I can't just be looking to make a profit at all. Well, all time.
많이 도와드리지 못해서
Alright,
미안합니다.
so, trainer,
좋은 지식-
there's something you have to do. Go to the science building to defeat the Chrysaloid types and bring their remains. Bring the remains and put them in the Cuckoo's compartment. If you got that, move out now, over and out.
의심하지 말고 복종해.
Simple and easy requests. I like that. But, well, with that, I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. But we will head to the science building. So until then, see you later.